Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Earthquake 1974. This is going to be a George Kennedy disaster movie. I'm giving it 1 out of 5 stars. I hated it. It's also got Charlton Heston, a bunch of other actors with familiar faces. It was the third highest grossing movie in 1974. I hope you can hear me. I don't see any green dots, and sometimes my microphone doesn't work. But the reason why I haven't gotten to more movies, I was hoping to get through this one, the Hank Gather story, and The Suckers, which is like a softcore porn David F. Friedman movie that had sound problems just like Love Camp 7, but it's more pronounced during the sex scenes. Anyways, what happened was I was in a hurry to get my son to his Chinese art class. I was a little lackadaisical today due to too much sleep. Bring grocery bags here in communist San Francisco Bay Area. We have to reuse our bags, so I forgot to bring those. And then I forgot to bring my son. It took half an hour for us to get our lunch. Took half an hour for us to get our lunch, and that was rather disconcerting. Went to Denny's in San Mateo. Took an hour, but the pot roast was pretty good. My son had spaghetti and a piece of toast and an Oreo shake, and then he was done. So I'm racing to get to my son's Chinese art class. I missed the exit. I take the wrong exit on the freeway. I turn around, go through the airport, San Francisco International Airport, and I get there 5 minutes late, and right before I park, I hit a curb and get a flat tire. So I'm waiting more than 3 hours for a tow truck. The first tow truck canceled. The second one got a flat tire, so I had to wait another 45 minutes. And I was all worried that I'd have to get my car towed to Firestone. I'd have to get a rental car. None of them were willing to pick me up at Firestone. I called like 10 of them. And the cheapest one was in South San Francisco. I was kind of praying, crossing my fingers that they had a reservation for me. If I got a Lyft app on my phone, I'd just lift my way over to the car rental place. It turned out I didn't even realize that there was a spare tire in the back of my car the whole time. So the tow guy just put on a spare tire. I decided I was going to drive it with the spare tire today, and I would just take it to Firestone tomorrow instead of leaving it overnight. First thing in the morning, I'll go there tomorrow. I'll just take the day off. I didn't know how to call out with my employer, though, for tomorrow. So I just emailed payroll. I couldn't get my emails wouldn't go through to the other people that I work with. So save money on a car rental. It's probably going to cost me $100 to get the tire replaced tomorrow. But hopefully I can get that knocked out sooner rather than later. If I take it in Monday instead of leaving it overnight. And, so it could have been worse, but I wasn't able to get through as many movie reviews because I was stressing out over the flat tire thing. It wasn't as bad as I thought. My son was happy that we were back in business. I took him back here to Starbucks. He was happy about it. And, so that's why I didn't do as many movie reviews. I wanted to do 3 today, but I'll only end up doing 1. And I'll do another one tomorrow for sure, especially if they can fix my tire right away. But anyways, getting back to the movie, it plays like a television movie. It's PG. Like I said, it was the 3rd highest grossing movie of 1974. It's got Charlton, Heston, a bunch of other people. It's got John Randolph from the great movie Seconds, one of my favorite movies of all time. Anyways, the 7+ magnitude earthquake has a few precursor tremors. I don't know what they're called, but Charlton Heston is married to Ava Gardner, who's like alcoholic, suicidal woman. She knows that he's cheating on her with this other white woman who looks younger, widowed single mom. So he goes over there to put an autographed football with her kid. Apparently he's a former football star. Now he's doing architecture, something like that, working for Lorne Greene. And Lorne Greene is Ava Gardner's father. So they're scheming to blackmail him, give him promotion if he promises to leave her, his mistress. They have off-camera sex. And, Richard Roundtree plays the evil Knievel, the black evil Knievel dude. And, he's got this Ricky Wooden loop-de-loop thing that he's going to drive his motorcycle on. And he's going to drive through a ring of fire with a ring inside the circle, not outside. And he does it successfully. George Kennedy plays the cop who's going out of county. He's chasing a suspect. He crashes his tree into Zsa Zsa Gabor's hedge. I guess he's in Beverly Hills. I don't know. It's a different county, wherever Zsa Zsa Gabor lives. And he gets suspended, so he goes to the bar, starts drinking. And that's where he sees Walter Matthau, who plays a drunk. He's mumbling something about Spiro Agnew. And he's got these crazy striped pants and this curly wig hairdo. Then the earthquake hits and destroys Los Angeles. Looks like San Francisco 30 years from now when communism destroys San Francisco. Or Yellowstone volcano erupts, or there's a huge earthquake like the one in this movie. Apparently they used some special sound in this movie to make it sound like an earthquake in the movie theater. And there's this guy, he's working at the grocery store. He lets he lets the lady slide because she doesn't have money for her groceries. And then he volunteers for the. I guess he works for the Coast Guard, so he gets called up during the pre-tremors. He's got pictures of bodybuilders on the wall. His buddies think he's gay or something, so they start harassing him about being a gay person. I won't say the F word out of respect for those who might think I'm homophobic, if I do. And so he goes out to help the Coast Guard. Later on, he tries to rape the gal that he helped at the grocery store. She meets George Kennedy at the bar. She's the Richard Roundtree's buddy's sister, I guess. So they meet. He's all googly-eyed over her. She takes off. She doesn't want anything to do with him. She goes to the movie theater to see a Clint Eastwood movie, and that's when the earthquake hits. The big one, the 7+ one. So buildings are burning. It looks like Los Angeles looks like a Holocaust with the destroyed buildings and fires and whatnot. And before that, there's a bunch of scenes with the dam. I guess there's a room with the elevator that floods, kills a guy, and that sort of telegraphs that the dam's going to break later on. It does. So the rest of the movie is just a bunch of scenes. Lorne Greene has a heart attack. George Kennedy finally gets to play the hero role, rescuing people in his police uniform. It's unclear why he's still wearing his police uniform when he's suspended. I guess he thinks his boss will cool off and give him his job back. But anyways, lots of scenes of people rescuing each other. The Coast Guard dude ends up shooting his buddies because it's like total anarchy with looting and lawlessness in Los Angeles. Lorne Greene has a heart attack. It's unclear why the doctor doesn't give him CPR. But then later on he says that he never had a chance. Well, how did he know that? Just by looking at him. That part didn't really make sense. So kind of dumb. I'm going to end this. Don't check it out. Can't recommend it. Highly unrecommended. And I'm not going to post anything in the description box other than the actors' names. And John Williams did the score. Put his name in there. So don't check it out. Not going to recommend it. Not going to put anything other than what I just mentioned. That's about it. I don't have anything else to say about this movie. I just hated it all the way around. I couldn't find any redeeming qualities in any of the characters. I think George Kennedy had this misguided delusion that being a cop meant helping people. But they tried to make him out to be the good guy, but I didn't think he was I didn't think his attitude toward serving the police force was really well, I thought it was kind of naive and dumb to begin with. And then with him being able to act it out just made it all the more worse. But anyways, it's pretty bad and it was boring. I couldn't really keep my eyes fixated on it. Laters.